Okay, welcome to the tutorial of how to input notes. So I've opened my BandLab here. In this screen, for new track, I'm actually going to select instruments this time. I'm just going to stick with the preset one of grand piano for now, and then I'm going to open up MIDI editor. As you can see here, you get like the grid screen. Just make sure it's right at the beginning. So 1 is in your top corner there. Make sure as well that it's spaced out so that between the very beginning and bar 2 you can actually see 16 little boxes here. You can use the plus and minus here to stretch it out. What I've also done, if this doesn't come up automatically, is I've just made this into like as big a screen as I can by stretching it out. So I can see 16 little boxes from bar 1 to 2. The next thing, which I asked you to do in the initial video, is to make sure on your chosen music, I'm going to use Faded again as an example, that you have your key signature and your time signature set to the song. So my song Faded is in G major and it's 90 beats per minute. So I'm just going to go back into BandLab, make sure with the drop down menu it's in G major, double click on the BPM, type in 90 or whatever your song is, enter, and you're all set to go. Right, onto the music. I'm going to input first of all the accompanying line. As I can see here, it's all quavers. I've also on all the music given you a key. Now this key, this is why I'm saying it's really important that you make sure you stretch it out so that you know that you have 16 little boxes between the first bar and the second bar, because the key corresponds to that. So my notes in the accompanying line are quavers, so I know that I need to stretch it to 2 boxes for every quaver. So if I go back into BandLab, what I'm going to do I'm going to select my pencil tool. I'm not going to worry about the pitch of the music, I'm just going to try and get my rhythm in first. So if I just click and drag, so that's now worth 2 boxes. It usually remembers what you did last, so if I click again, it should be 2 boxes again. So I'm just going to do bar 1, and I'm going to go on to bar 2 as well. So I'm just getting my rhythm in first. Go back to the beginning. And then I get my cursor back, and then I can worry about the notes. So in bar 1 I've got, if I just go back to my music, E, up to B, down to G, up to B. I'm following the pattern and the direction of the notes. E, B, G, B. So go back into BandLab. I'm going to put, there's my E, B, G, B, and then I repeat that. Just make sure that's right. Yep. Going on to bar 2, I can see that it's C, up to G, down to E, up to G. So C, G, E. So if I bring that, C, G, E, G, and then I repeat that. Just see if that sounds okay. Starting to sound like Faded, so I'm going to exit that. Now I'm just, for the sake of showing you how to do each track, I'm going to add another track. Just do it on keyboard again, go back into the MIDI editor. Now I'm going to add the melody line. So I can see for these notes, these are crotchets. From my key, a crotchet is 4 boxes, so I'm just going to get the rhythm in first. So if I get my pencil tool, go back, make sure I'm back at bar 1. There we go. And I get my pencil, I'm just going to stretch that out to 4 boxes. 2, 3, 4. Get my pencil tool back again. And it remembers what I did, so that's good. Into bar 2. Just move over. So again, I've got my rhythm in first, and then I go back to my cursor key, and then I put the note, like the pitch in, so I can see that it goes G, 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 up to B. So I'm going to go up to this one. G, and then the next bar is E, 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 D. It does shine up on the keyboard. I mean, I'm doing this fairly quickly because I'm used to it. It will take time if you're not used to it, and you might make the odd mistake. So it is a bit time consuming and painstaking to do, but I'm just showing you how in this video, and obviously it's up to you, and I can comment and we can pass the piece between each other just to get it right. So if I just come out of that now, and I solo that one out, so this is what I've just input in the tune. Right, now if I put them both together, starting to sound like faded. So that's basically how you input the notes. So you obviously create an instrument track when you add a new track, and then you go into MIDI editor, make sure that you've got 16 little boxes for every bar. It shows you the fractions in between, so it's between every whole number you need like 16 little boxes. Make sure you've got the right key, make sure you've got the right BPM. I would suggest putting the rhythm of the notes in first, and then putting in the pitch. Now you can see from this keyboard you have your C's, but you don't have any other notes. But in the key that I've given you on all the sheet music, what I've done is I've put the notes in there for reference, just so you know. So like I said, it might be a bit painstaking, but at least you just take your time, and you only need like a little bit of the song anyway. You don't need full songs. Okay.